Shalom, shalom, glory carriers, and the Most High bless you. Thank you for joining me today at the New Wine Channel, Regina Claxton Ministries. I am Apostle Regina Claxton, and I pray that you and your family are well. I also pray that the peace of the Most High Yah is covering your heart and minds in these trying times of chaos and wars and just uprisings and the shakings of systems and all things that would be shaken. I pray that your hand is in his hand, amen, and that your heart is filled with joy despite any conflicting emotions, that you can always press in for joy as you are bordered and guarded by the Most High's peace. Amen. So I have a few notes and nuggets that I'd like to share for you today. I hope that your ears are tuned, your eyes are open, and that your heart is in the line so that you can hear and receive what I want to share. So recently on Facebook, I made a post about time, and it's titled, "What time is it in your life?" And then the answer to that would be the time is now, according to Esther 4 and 14. And then you can see on the channel where I made a short, and the video was entitled, "Are you wasting time on your past?" And then to answer that, sometimes we do. We're stuck in a time zone where we can no longer influence or effect change. So today I'm thinking about time again, and I was stirred in my spirit. So I have more years behind me than I have ahead of me on earth, and the truth has lit a flame actually within me. So number one, to find what enacts a fervency of ambition, and two, to finish what is already in the works by an appointed time. So that is how I'm looking at it from my perspective, from my life. And I wonder, are you looking at it the same way? So in both cases, one and two, I need to honor and maximize time. There's no time to waste. There's no time for procrastination. There's no time for complacency. There's no time for stagnancy. There's no time for hesitation or contemplation rather. No time for over contemplation. Time is slipping into the future. And you and I both need to understand that we must align with the supernatural and flow with and through dimensions of time. In other words, to ascend is before us. Ascension is at hand, and we must not miss it. Now, what I notice about myself, and you may relate, is that I'm guilty of wasting time, not being respectful of time. I also notice something: I do not waste or treat with reckless abandonment, and that's money. Time and money are both commodities. We understand the functionality of both and apply pressure necessary to avoid being at odds with these commodities. So time is irrevocable. Once it's used, that space of time will never return. However, money is fluid. It is a currency that goes out and it comes back. Depending on the intention put forth for money, it can produce a return on the investment. It can produce interest, or it can even have compounded interest, or with certain investments, it can produce or return to you in dividends and etc. So I said that to emphasize that sometimes we don't take a thing seriously unless our money is attached, or we may take things involving our separation from money more seriously than we would the commodity of time. So this is why these things we want to learn, or join or utilize are behind a subscription or a paywall or a membership plan. When money is involved, for some of us, we think twice before we join or subscribe or become a member, with no intention of maximizing what we decide that we want when money is attached. So we think twice about it. Okay, so the Lord's church, the body of believers, must decide to prioritize time, no matter your age, and to pay the cost of what it means to be the Kedashim, the saints, the called out ones. We need to decide how we're going to apply and utilize and the amount and weight of pressure we're going to put on the time that we have, the time we have been allotted, because it can be short or long, because life is like a vapor and it has nothing to do with your age, and also the commodity or the functionality of money and how the two can intersect and how the two can be interdependent. And so in Luke's Gospel, chapter 14, verses 28 through 30, it says, "And whosoever does not carry his cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. Which of you wishing to build a tower does not first sit down and count the cost to see if he has the resources to complete it? Otherwise, if he lays the foundation and is unable to finish the work, everyone who sees it will ridicule him, saying, 'This person began to build and was not able to finish it.'" I don't know what your it is. I don't know what you are responsible for building. It may be in the process of being revealed little by little, piece by piece. It may be still in the vision planning or in dreams, or it may be a hard mandate that the Most High has put upon you, something He has laid upon you that you're responsible to birth out and to bring forth and to build and to establish and to finish. However, I expect you and me to assign time to our it and count the costs and finish. That's it. Time is irrevocable and money answers all things. So we need to make sure that we're not wasting, we're not hesitating, but we're applying the pressure that's necessary. We are focusing all that we know how with all of our strength and the grace given unto us to produce, to birth, to establish, to shore up a firmness, a foundation, to undergird discipleship so that the will of the Lord is done in our lives and through us for His people, and to evangelize, making the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ the Messiah, and our soon returning King, famous in neighborhoods and nations. Assign time to your it and count the costs. Let's bring it to a finish. Be encouraged and be lifted up, 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 and in place. The Most High bless you real good. May heaven smile upon you. May you know that you will have heaven's backing in what you undertake and undergo. In Yeshua's name, we love you real good, and we'll see you right back here on the channel as we are led, and we look forward to it, sharing with you. Be blessed. Shalom, shalom.